What's up guys, it's Jessica, and this week I'm going to be doing a little story time experience video, I guess. So this weekend I met Danny Green from the San Antonio Spurs basketball team, and I met Ronnie Banks. He's like a YouTuber / singer, very famous person and a very amazing person also. And I got the opportunity to meet both of them twice. So that's pretty exciting, and I'm going to tell you like how it all went happen, what went down, and just share everything with y'all. We've been going hard for too long. Okay, so my friend Jessica and I were at our other friend birthday party, and there was a girl there, and she had Ronnie Banks on Snapchat, and he put, and I saw it too, and he put on there something about like leaving Laredo and coming to Corpus. So we're like, oh, he's here in Corpus then. He wasn't like here yet, but he was like on the way here. So we're like, oh my god. And that was like around, I want to say 3, 4 something. We left the party at 5, around 5, and we decided to just go cruising, you know, downtown, because if you're a celebrity, you're gonna go downtown regardless. Like, that is the most popular spot. That's where everything's at. And a lot of people go to see the Selena statue. There's a little memorial there. So a lot of people go to there, and like all the good hotels are down there. So we were there. We were keeping up with the Snapchat story, and Ronnie was he went out in the balcony of his hotel, and I was like, oh my god, I know where that hotel's at. So we go to the hotel, and we're there waiting, tweeting him and Danny. I knew Danny had to be in the same hotel as him. We're there. So we're at the hotel, and we meet a girl there, and she's there, you know, trying to find Ronnie also. And so we're talking to her, and she had her grandma, I think, with her. So we're talking with them. We go upstairs to the second level, and you know, we're talking up there. The girl's charging her phone, whatever, and me and Jessica are talking, you know, like, oh my god, like, what if he does come down or says something, you know? And I look down back the escalator where the lobby is at downstairs, and I'm like, oh my god, that looks like Danny Green. But you know, I didn't want to like go down there and it's like not even him, because like I know what he looks like. But I have this bad thing where I know what you look like in pictures. I can recognize you in pictures, but when I meet you in person, I'm just like, I don't know if that's him or if that's you or not. So the girl went up to him, and he's like, yeah, I'm Danny Green, and I was like, oh my god, like, we wanted a picture with him. But he's like, hold on, wait here, I'll be back. So he left, and while he was gone, he was coming back. So I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my god, I was like 2 feet away from Danny Green. And Danny Green is one of my favorite basketball players from my favorite basketball team, you know. So that was like a big thing for me, and like the other girls were just like, whatever. So when we're waiting for him to come back, 3 guys show up, and one of them is on FaceTime with Ronnie, and he's like, are y'all looking for him? And he like has us to where we're FaceTiming him, and now there's like 5, 6, 7 girls at the time now, and we're like, oh my god, hi, you know, we love you, and are you gonna come down and stuff? And he's talking to us. He's like, hey. By the way, he's so cute. And he was like laying down. He was like all tired and stuff. So like we completely understood that he was tired. You know, I think he came like driving from Laredo to Corpus, and that's like, oh, not like a long drive, but it's quite long. The guy gets off FaceTime with him, and they start talking to us, and they're like, are you going to the meet and greet tomorrow? And I'm like, well, is it free? Because, you know, I'm trying to save my money here. And he's like, no, but... And then he started talking about, you know, we have shirts in the car. He's like, if you buy a shirt right now for $20, we're going to be selling them for $25 or $30 at the meet and greet. So he's like, you can buy it right now for $20, and if you do, we'll bring him down. And I was the first one to say, you know what, I'll buy one. Because at the time, I had my money and I was willing to spend my money at that time. But now I'm like, nah. So he's like, okay. And him and two other guys to go and get the shirts. And Danny Green comes back. But he's like in a huge rush because he had to go do things with someone else. He was doing something else with HB. Like another signing thing, whatever. So he was in a big hurry, and we were going to take like single pictures, and the girl or whoever he was with was like, just take one big picture. And I made sure to stand right next to him so I can crop everybody out. Like I cropped everyone out. I was like, it's like, no, like I want to be next to him. So I like make sure I was standing next to him, and he was pretty chill, you know, like for being in a rush, like, you know, he wasn't rude or anything, and he wasn't trying to be rude. It's just like when you got things to do, you gotta go do them. So then we're waiting for those other guys to come back, and we went into the main lobby, and you know, we got our shirts and stuff, and we waited like not even 5 minutes for Ronnie to come down. He came down, and I was the second or like third person like to go take pictures with him, and like I went up to him and I hugged him, and he's like, the girl that went before me, she did like a hugging picture, like all romantic, and he looks at me. And like while I was hugging him, he was like, "What? You want to take a romantic picture too?" But he said it like so cute. I just started laughing, and I was like, "Nah, it's okay." So we just like took a picture, and he's like holding me, and then he has like his head like on my head, and like it was like so cute. I was like, "Oh my god!" And after we're done taking the picture, I looked at him and I was like, "Thank you so much." And we're like still kind of like holding each other, and like when I was letting go, like our hands were holding for like 2.5 seconds, like I swear. And like he was like holding my hand like that, and I was just like, oh my god. So, and then like I took my friend Jessica's pictures, and then like we were like in a hurry though, because Jessica had to get home, and then I had to get home, and it was already like 8. And it was kind of early though. So we left, and we're like, we love you, and then, you know, we said our goodbyes, whatever. And he's like, I'll see you tomorrow, right? And we're like, yeah. That was Saturday. Now it's Sunday. And, you know, I'm like begging my mom to try and take us, you know, because she's like, you already met them yesterday, you know, what's the point? And I was like, but I want to get Danny Green's autograph, and I want to get Ronnie's autograph, you know, so finally convinced my mom, and we went to it. They were at a sports lounge. We went, and we ran into one of the girls that we met the day before, and we were sitting with her and her friends. And then a couple of our friends showed up, and we're like, oh my god, because they're like our internet friends, and we're freaking out. Like, we finally got to meet them. And which, huge shout out to Marlena. She is the bomb. Love you if you're watching this. And so we took, you know, we took a bunch of pictures. We took like a lot of pictures with our friends, and there's like 8 of us crammed in one table booth, and it was crazy. So first, you were gonna meet Danny first, and so like I went up to him and I was like, hi, you know, like he's not much of like a talking person. He's just pretty chill, and like he's like, hey, and that's it, you know, he's smiling and stuff. And I had Danny sign my Spurs hat. It's my favorite hat ever. I wear it a lot, and it's my only Spurs hat. So he signed it, and I was pretty excited for that. And then we took a picture, but since he's on the table and I'm on the other side of the table, you're not allowed to take like a full body picture. You have to take like selfies. And then my phone is like crappy, and the camera is like the worst camera you can possibly have. So they came out pretty dark, so I'm gonna have to. Then I went up to Ronnie, and I was like, I met you yesterday, and I was wearing the shirt that I bought yesterday, which is this shirt. Can you see it? I'll put a picture later. I went up to Ronnie, and I was like, I met you yesterday, and he's like, I know. He's like, I remember you. He's like, I like your shirt, and like he like smiled so big, and I was like, oh my god. And he's like, I didn't ask for any autographs this time. I was just like, hey Danny, and we took another picture, and I was like, thank you so much. And then I went up to Ronnie, and I was like, can I get another picture with you? And like one of the bodyguards was like, again? I was like, yes, again. And he's like, sure, yeah. So we took another picture, and then we hugged each other, you know, but it was like an awkward hug because the table was like right between us. So you had to like, kind of like stretch out to hug him and stuff. Which, by the way, he gives the most amazing hugs ever if you didn't know. So just keep an eye out for that. And I was like, I love you. He's like, I love you too. And then me and Jessica, we were going to go in line again. And like we technically did. But the guy was like, oh, it already cut off right here. So my mom already got there anyways. So, but those 2 days, like that, this weekend was like the best one of the best weekends I've ever had, you know. It was amazing enough that I got to meet them at the hotel, which we stalked them at, but it was all good, you know. They didn't mind. And it was pretty good, and I got to meet some, you know, awesome friends. And it was just really cool, you know, to get to meet people and stuff, you know. And it was free, so that was a good thing about it, you know. Like, I didn't have to pay so much money, you know. Unless you wanted a shirt, then you gotta pay. But other than that, you know, I had a great time with my friends, and it was just so amazing. Like, blessed to, like, even got to meet them the first time, and then to meet them again the next day. It's like, what? Even like the manager and stuff, like he came up to me, he tapped me on the shoulder, he's like, hey. I was like, hey, because like he remembered us from like the day before. And it was really cool, you know. I am stuttering so much. I'm just really in shock right now, and still, you know, like excited, you know, that happened. So excuse me, you know, sorry if I'm rambling way too fast and you can't understand, or I'm stuttering too much. But I was really nervous that like they weren't gonna remember me, you know, but Ronnie remembered me. I don't know if Danny remembered me, because he was like he met like a lot of people that day and on Saturday too, because he was doing other things, like, you know, he was doing the basketball camp for like the little kids and stuff, so he met a lot of people there, and I'm pretty sure he ran into a lot of people just like getting there and stuff. So, but other, you know, it was amazing. I had a great time. Shout out to Ronnie and Danny. Y'all are literally the best. You know, my favorite basketball player, my favorite person in the world, man. Shout out to both of y'all, and shout out to, like, you know, their management and stuff for like coming through and, you know, like letting us meet them like before everyone else on Saturday. That was pretty cool, you know. And it was like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like, you can, like, who knows when will like they come again, or if they'll ever come back again, or even like near me, or like be free for that thing, you know. So I was like so excited. I think I was more excited to meet Danny than Ronnie, but I was more comfortable around Ronnie because he's more talkative and more outgoing, and he just like very, very like chill, you know. Like, I felt like we were like on the friend level. So, but that right there is my experience and all the pictures. I didn't take any videos because, you know, my phone's crappy, but you know what? It's okay. But all the pictures and stuff will be at the end of this video, and I hope you liked it. Give it a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, let me know what other videos you want to see, and I'll see you next week on Thursday or Tuesday. And I love Ronnie and Danny, if you couldn't tell. Bye.
Fuck being on some chill shit. We go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bill shit, and I don't feel that shit, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth, nigga. My actions being louder than my words, nigga. How you so high but still so down to earth, nigga. Niggas won't do it, we can do it on their turf, nigga. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out